we've got, your action is this. You toss the ball and you go away from it in your feet. And then keep going. Keep going. Yes.
I've never been there.
Yeah. And then it keeps going again.
And I've never felt that stretch.
Yeah.
So
I want you to feel, just one more, you're getting to the top, lovely. When you get there, I want you to feel, see how these two ends are end over end? That's end over end.
How they're going so early, so it's very,
Yeah.
This is the conditioning. So you see, we're always sort of,
I know.
We don't do that.
I know.
We always get this moving away
I know.
from us. We've got to keep it here.
I know.
When we start, it's got to stay here.
Yeah.
We always want to start
I
it
know.
here, away from here.
Yeah. You want to move it rather than act on it. I want you to act on it and then have it move you. That's a throwaway line, but that's exactly what we're looking for here.
I can feel it.
Yeah. So what I want, it's end over end here. End over end. Okay. Then when it gets to, keep it going. Keep it going. End over end. Let it go. End over end. Right. Let it keep twirling, if you like, end over end.
Well, we talk about the twirl.
Let it, in other words, the thing is, the club will act like that anyway, whereas the hammer won't. So I want you, when you're with the hammer, is let the club act. Let the hammer act. Right. You act on it. Okay. You act on it and go. And then it acts on you. That's the sequence. You act on it from base to apex, then the apex acts on you. Let it go. Apex acts on you. Let the apex act.
When I get to here, because I'm so profoundly centered,
Yeah.
like it just shows you how much we move off
Yeah.
the containment line and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
normal golf swing action.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel so centered now that I almost feel like I'm left.
Yeah.
And I've got to be able to get this actually collapsing more.
Well, the way to do that would be to let that heel come off. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
And when you got hip extensors as stiff as mine, it's hard to get anything on.
Well, you are 81, so practically.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, what we're trying to do here is stay in this alignment, which is in opposition, in sequence. Now, the one directional nature of this is that this is where I'm going to do this kind of rather loosely, but it's from the base to the apex, you see, and then the apex takes over back to the base. So it's base to apex. That's why it doesn't change direction, it changes ends. That's the difference. It does change, but it doesn't change direction. It changes ends.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Base to apex, apex to base. Okay? Feel that. Just feel that one-handed for me. That's the third principle we're looking at here.
When I see that action there, you there, that is the epitome of the one direction.
Right.
You can see that so much in the one direction.
Yeah.
And that's not in a normal golf swing. Most golf swings are that direction, this one.
There's a great new tool, I've been seeing it, and I'll insert these. There's Scotty Scheffler and I forget who else I've got footage of here. But anyway, it doesn't matter. When Xander Schauffele, I think, is the one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The fact is that what you see is that there's a red line and then a blue line. And the lines trace the head. So you see a red arc. I think it's the blue one first, doesn't matter. You see one colour for the backswing where it's base to apex, and then you see the apex take over. And it goes to a new arc somewhere else. And then that arc is also a true arc through the ball. So there's two distinct different arcs. What I'm explaining here explains why you see those two different arcs. Is one arc is led from the base to lead the apex, then the apex takes over, chooses a new arc and leads the base. And that's what every good player does. You can see it. CBS had this thing where it was red and green, right, on the telly. And recently I've seen PGA Tour putting up red and blue ones. Two distinct arcs. You can see it change from arc to arc is all the club. You'll watch it in the top players. The club continues onto a new arc, and now it's not like that second arc is somehow disjointed. or that the first arc is disjointed. It's two distinct arcs.
Yeah.
And people say, well, that's the backswing and the downswing. It's both the players moving and the players moving. No. It's the player sets the tone, the club accepts that tone, and then the club takes over and the player accepts the tone. That's how the golf swing works.
And I can see that.
Right.